Today's discussion will be about timeline. A timeline is a chronological arrangement of events in order of their occurrence. And if in a person's life, when we put the events, we put them in a chronological order. So chronological order is the order of occurrence. So things that happen first must be mentioned first. Have a look at your screen. It's year-wise: 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2016. So if you look here, it's arranged year-wise in an order. 2013 comes after 2012. So we can't write 2013 first and after that 2012. No, the year that came first and the events that happened in 2012 must be mentioned first before we mention any event that happened in 2013. Similarly, you'll follow a time order. For example, we'll analyze the timeline of a famous person, Jackie Chan. Let's just consider this part. In the first upper part, we have mentioned the years, starting 1954 to 2006. And if you see here, as I told you earlier, that it will follow the time order 2009, 1954, then 1959. There are some years missing, and at the same time, if you look at explanations, explanation is providing you the gaps. It's providing you that what happened during these gaps. So what is mentioned here happened more than 1 year. So if you see here, 1954, the person is born in Hong Kong. 1959, goes to primary school. 1961, leaves regular schools. And similarly, if you follow the sequence, they are going year-wise. In the year that came first is mentioned first. Like 1961, 1961 happened before 1971, so it's mentioned first. And the events that happened in that year are mentioned first. So whenever we are writing a timeline of any person, so what do? We also use the time order in chronological order. You could, after you draw your timeline, after that you could put all that information in paragraphs. So if you are on timeline, you write in present simple tense. But if you are using sentences later, then you can use the past tense. As you can see, Jackie Chan was born in 1954 in Hong Kong when he was 5 years old. So here, when you are putting information from the timeline to paragraphs, then you can use past tense. But if you are writing information in timeline, look here, which tense is used? It's present tense. Is born. He didn't write was born. Leaves, makes. So this is present tense. So that's all about today's lesson. This was all about timeline and how can we organize. How do we organize it? We organize it in chronological order. Thank you.